sound now, but might as well talk about this morning. Had some incredible footage found. Not really sure why. I mean, I did get off the freeway early. I didn't go my normal route home. Got off the freeway early and took some surface streets home through downtown El Cajon, Main Street. Typically is pretty ghetto and grimy around there, but I mean, I lived there for a few years. I never saw, you know, street fight or anything like I saw this morning. And it was crazy how it happened. I was just riding along, and I happened to see a guy on foot, black guy on foot, walking away from the, like a non-chain convenience store slash gas station, just like a privately owned one, you know, not any kind of franchise. Anyways, he's walking down the driveway and he's having a little drink, and I thought it was a tall can. Maybe that's why I looked at him. I was thinking it was a little early for beer, 7 a.m. I see him drinking something. It's not a beer, it was some kind of, you know, Gatorade or something. But right as I looked at him, he spun around and he started shouting something to somebody behind him back at the store, and he threw his hands up. And I was like, wow, he looks like, and he started walking back that way, and I thought he was going to start fighting, or it just looked like he was about to go address whoever said something to him. He was about to go talk it over with them. 88 there. So I said, you know, let me go take a look at that, because that guy did look like he got pissed pretty quick, and he turned around like he was about to handle the business. So I flipped the U-turn, head back. I had to wait for a truck so I could flip the U-turn. I get in the driveway. As soon as I pull in the driveway, I can see that the black guy's now caught up with whoever he wanted to talk to, and they're exchanging blows. Mainly the black guy's wailing on the other guy, just pummeling him with shots. Wild, you know, haymakers and stuff, and the other guy's kind of like retreating back fast and throwing his hands up, and just kind of, it looked kind of like a slap fight versus a fist fight with the black guy on top. So, you know, and they must have got him a good one, a little sucker punch, probably the first one, bloodied his nose. So that guy, and then some other, you know, there's some other people right there trying to break it up. And they, you know, they were able to at least break it up as far as like protect the guy from getting beat anymore, and get in the way of the black guy. So, man, cannot get through this turn without cars blocking me.
Fuck you! Come this way! Come to the block! Come to the block, nigga! Hey, pussy! If you're not man enough, come over here back again. Come to the block! If you're not man enough, come over here. I apologize. I apologize. Yeah. No, I apologize. No,
was that. I pull out, you know, after I saw the reactions from the victim, and there was a few the guy bystanders that were helping break it up. That guy looked like another kind of bummy type of person, and he was getting all involved in breaking it up. And so I passed them up. A couple girls almost step out in front of me while I'm riding through the parking lot, and so I had to give them a little break, but they were properly scared and quickly got out of the way. So I'm leaving that parking lot, and I happen to notice somebody on the ground, like the very next parking lot over, like just barely next to it. K9 unit. See if he barks. No, the window's not down. So I see this guy laying on the ground, and I'm like, wow, what the hell is that? So of course, got the camera on, might as well go check it out. I get over there, check it out. Some just bridge troll, homeless guy, totally like covered in debris in his hair. He's like laying on the ground, writhing around like somebody stabbed him in the belly or something. I look at him for a second. I was there a good 5 seconds before he even like noticed me. And he sit there and he starts getting up. First, like he rolls onto his back, onto his side, and he gets up on sitting position. And I'm like, I don't like this guy. I mean, he's obviously a weirdo, so maybe I should give him some space. So I pull ahead and give him some space, turn around, come back around, look at him again. He's still sitting there, and I mean, he was so tore up. I don't know what that guy's deal was. Probably coming down from alcohol or something like that, and he just jumping around, you know. He probably was waiting on that breakfast bottle of booze if he could panhandle, but he was trying to work up just to standing at that point, it seemed like. So took off from there, started heading home again. And I find I'm sitting at a light, and I happen to see a motorcycle, a guy like a cruiser across the light from me. I'm turning left, he's turning left from his side, and when he pulls up to the light, you know, he's kind of like looking back over his shoulder and shaking his head, like maybe like something just happened, like somebody cut him off, or I don't know, somebody did some stupid shit, and he's, you know, giving him a little head shake. And so I'm looking at him doing that, and then right as he's doing that, a car pulls up behind a van, and the driver jumps out quick, like really quick, like he fell on the ground. He popped out his door, jumped out, lost his footing, stood back up, starts to like jog to the front, trying to get up to the van that's in front of him. As he's doing this, the van dips out of the straight lane that he was in. He was like in the straight or right turn lane, cuts behind the motorcyclist, and then turns right in front of the motorcyclist who was stopped at the light. and then pulls in front of traffic. Like, he waited a second, but he just pulled right into traffic. I mean, he had the red light. There was cross traffic in front of him, and he cut right in front of him and dipped out of there quick. And the guy who got out of his car was looking at him all crazy, and like he didn't know what to do, and he was you know, he was kind of like, ah, shit, I missed it, you know. And then he got back in his car and just sat at the light and then went on his thing. But I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is this? Another? Am I gonna get 2 fist fights in one morning at 7 in the morning on the way home? Like, I don't remember sending the memo out, but I guess everyone got it that I would be videotaping all the way home. So pretty eventful for the first day home with the camera running. You know, that was probably like lightning strike. You know, probably won't happen again. But we'll see. Shit, I'd be happy if that was the most, you know, the most action I see. That or people, you know, other people doing stupid stuff in front of me. I don't want to be involved with people doing stupid shit like cutting me off. I'm sure that'll happen. I'll get video footage of it, you know, and we'll go from there. But that's not my intention, and that's not my hope. My hope is that, you know, once you have it, oh shit, I'm getting a phone call, so I'm gonna stop this for now.